What's up, what's up? I'm architect Drew Paul Bell, and today what I want to talk about is how to get better at anything. So I was at the Young Architect Conference, which I'm repping the t-shirt right now, out in Portland, Oregon. This was put on by Michael Rosica. This was a few weeks ago, and it was an awesome conference, by the way. If you weren't there, you totally missed out. But don't worry, we got more coming up. We got another one coming up next year. While I was there, I actually spoke I was a keynote speaker. I also ran a workshop on goal setting, and I also was a part of like a roundtable discussion where we talked about we were all content creators. We had writers from Archinect and Architizer and YouTube, Joseph Echeverria, and myself and Michael Rosica, and we all talked about creating content online. One of the points that kind of came up during the talk was I explained how when I first started making videos, one thing that I did to kind of get started was that I ended up doing like in my very first video, my screen presence just sucked. Like it just was not good. And I remember my college roommate helped me shoot it, and the way I spoke was it wasn't coherent. I would talk the same way that I would think, which is that I would get halfway through a sentence, and then I would just like move on to the next thing, because in my head I know what I'm talking about, but I haven't communicated that clearly. I haven't created a full sentence, right? I haven't spoken. So my presence wasn't very good. How did I work on this? Well, a few things. One of them was that I started writing in a journal. Like I would write down what happened in my day in a pen, because I couldn't erase it. And I focused on slowing down, formulating complete sentences. That helped me get better at speaking. And that helped me out not only on these videos, but also on my architecture presentations. It's helped me in the office and dealing with clients, talking to bosses, anybody, whatever, anything like that. And then the other thing that was really important was the idea of a 30-day challenge. Okay, so what I did was every day for 30 days, I opened up my computer and talked to the little webcam and recorded it. And every day for 30 days I did that. And that helped me. That helped me really get used to speaking on camera, helped me get better at my screen presence. And I can look back at those old videos and see how much I progressed. Even just watching it again helped me a lot. And that helped me, again, present better in studio. I remember I was doing that over the summer, and as soon as I got back, it was like freshman year, or not freshman year, it was senior year, my final year, my 5th year. And it was the first project though that we presented. And it was actually I was sitting in front of a computer, presenting a PowerPoint presentation, and I totally was in the flow, and I realized halfway through, I said, hey, this is exactly what I've been practicing essentially. It helped my verbal presentation skills tremendously. So one, talking on camera might actually help you improve your architecture presentation skills. Also, so this came up in the Young Architect Conference, and there's a lot of people there who are interested in starting YouTube channels or blogs and these kinds of things. And this piece of advice struck a few people, that struck a few chords. And actually what's happened now is we're in this Facebook group, and people are starting this 30-day challenge thing where they're talking to cameras, and they're doing what I talked about. So they're all posting online, and I feel like it's this thing, and I'm like, man, I can't let them do this and me not be a part of it. So I'm up here, I'm gonna be recording videos every day for 30 days. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to upload them all. I'm not gonna say I won't, we'll see. I got some travel coming up. I'm going back down to Atlanta to speak, not to speak, but to go to a conference again for Alpha Rho Chi. And so in terms of the logistics and all that, I'm not sure how many videos I'm gonna be able to get up in the next 30 days. However, I need to get back in the process of posting online again. So I'm gonna follow my own advice, and we're gonna start doing this 30-day challenge. So I present this to you though, right? This idea of the 30-day challenge. What is it in your life that you think you want to get better at? Maybe it's in studio, maybe it's a particular thing in studio, maybe it's sketching, maybe it's presentation skills, maybe it's renderings, getting along with the people in your studio, with your team. Is there something in your life that you want to get better at, especially in studio, that you could do a 30-day challenge for? Where every day for 30 days you could work on improving that area. What is it? And another key to doing this though is lower the criteria for success. Right, when I was doing the little recording thing, it was just opening up the MacBook Pro and hitting the record on the webcam. It wasn't setting up the DSLR and getting everything framed up. No. And it wasn't like right now. One of the reasons why I haven't recorded more videos since moving to New York is that I don't have like a good backdrop yet. I have to like go out into the world and get things framed up. I gotta get my friend to help me, and don't worry about that. It's okay if you're filming in front of like your tiny New York apartment or whatever, you're right, or whatever. Just lower the criteria for success. You can say that you succeeded in doing it as long as you showed up, even if it's shitty, if it turns out awkward or whatever, doesn't matter. Just do it, and do it every day for 30 days. And then at the end of those 30 days, you'll get better. And not only will you get better, like you'll be a better person. You'll learn more about yourself, and you'll learn about how to improve yourself. That alone, that's key. You can then go take that to any other area of your life. Okay, so with that, we're gonna end this first video. I hope this helps. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share if you enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you next time.